So welcome back to my channel. This is Gamer Dom and this is Reclaimer 316 who is driving the Hype 59. I think to my knowledge I've only featured one Hype 59 game on my channel. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was only one, and that was actually when I won mine. It was a game after I won it from a Twitch stream that Quickie Babe and Mighty Jingles were doing. I can't remember what it was for, some anniversary of World of Tanks or something, some milestone, and they had 10 to give away, 5 each, and I was lucky enough to win one. And in those days, it was only 18 months ago or so, the Hype 59 was incredibly rare and much desired. Then they gave it away last Christmas in all those bundles, and now there's millions of them out there. It was never, yeah. So history, not really. This is World of Tanks. The Hype 59 is a Tier 8 Chinese premium medium tank. It gets preferential matchmaking, so it only sees Tier 9s. And indeed, this is an this is a Tier 8 game, so it's got really nice match up here on Cliff. Anyway, the Hype 59 was one of those tanks that was one of the first premium tanks in the game, and was apparently, before my day, incredibly OP. And every game, I do remember playing games even when I started, where you know, you go into some of these matches and there'd be like 5 or 6 Hype 59s on each side, because it was that sort of tank that everybody wanted and everybody had, and it was so good, and in wolf packs it was fantastic. And it sort of suffered the power creep. It also wasn't a tank you could buy. The Wargaming took it out of the shop some time ago, and it was always offered up as this sort of rare special gift. You know, you guarantee whenever any of the community contributors offered this tank up as a prize on the stream, you know, it was, or a prize in a competition, people went absolute bananas for it, even though it was distinctly average as a tank. I liked it, even in the pre-buff state. I really liked it as a tank, but I quite like these sort of medium tanks this tank is. Anyway, so Hype 59, it got some serious love. It had its gun handling characteristics improved, dispersion improved, armor improved. Basically it's been brought up to date as a more up-to-date Tier 8 medium tank. It is still preferential though, so that's one of the good things about it, and it's not as rare as it used to be. You used to see it very, very rarely, and it was for players who'd either been in the game for a long time and bought it when it was originally on sale, or had won it like I had. But then they put it in the, he's trying to pen that, it's an Eagle, isn't it? Eagle 7. He's trying to pen the Eagle's command hatches, but apart from that he's hitting them, he just can't get it through them. Anyway, so last Christmas, and I'm going to sing, Wargaming in their infinite wisdom did loot boxes. I know they didn't call them loot boxes, but that's what they were, where you randomly had a chance to win one of 4 premiums, one of which was Hype 59, and of course that started a frenzy of people buying these boxes, because everybody wanted the Hype 59 because it's the Hype 59, right? And then they realised it's not actually that fantastic as a tank. It's okay, but it's not fantastic. But it's still, I like it as a medium. So anyway, I've been rambling on about the background of this while Reclaimer is having a fun old time here on Cliff. He got into a really nice hold down position, and now he came forward a bit aggressively. I think he was obviously getting a bit frustrated by that Eagle, who he just couldn't pen from distance. So he moved in a bit closer, but as a result he's taking shot after shot. That T29 is firing HE at him, and he's down to, well, blimey, he's down to 83 health. There's an S1 out there. Oh, S1 behind him. Oh my lord, where did he come from? Must have come up the hill. Wow. So we're on 83 health. Our fuel tank is bust. Now, he could, oh, he's not got any. repair kit left. It's on cooldown. I would always countenance repairing your fuel tank in this sort of situation if you possibly can, because another minor damage to your fuel tank, and if it's already damaged once, it goes up like a blown hammer rack basically, and your turret goes flying off. So it's always worth it repairing the fuel tank if you can. Anyway, his last man standing up here. Oh no, there's an AMX behind him, so he's done pretty well, but the enemy team are pushing really hard. He's done 2,500 damage, he's blocked 1,300, because the turret on this thing is extremely good, and he's just been in this depression here, just snapping off shots left, right and centre, and all the return fire is failing to pen him at all. But you can see the enemy are pushing really hard, and he wants to go back and help. I can see he wants to go back and help out, but he knows that if he does, that Progetto will come around behind. He's the only one stopping that 50 TP in the box tank, pushing aggressively round down the valley. Oh, here comes the Progetto. Progetto's come round on our AMX, so he's immediately reacted. Good move. Will he get round in time to put some shots in? Doesn't look like it, but he can have some shots on the no, he was thinking about the Su, but he's going around on the Progetto, which is what he really... but there's a T29 still there. Can he get a shot on the Progetto? Progetto's a one shot. Come on, you can do it. Progetto's just realised his mistake and turned his gun around just too late. Okay, so there's a Su at the back there. Can he get shot through there? Yes, what a lovely shot. Now that is something you don't see very often with these Japanese tanks. The accuracy of that gun was phenomenal. He only had a little squeak to fire around, but managed to. And there's a T-34-85. Nice shot through the side of the turret, and he is down. Right, suddenly the game is back. It is 11 plays 10. Oh my god, there's a box tank. Can he avoid the box tank? Box tank wafts his shot, which means we know we've got him, unless he's got his mate with him, but no. Doesn't matter either way, he's down. It's suddenly turned around. It's 12 plays 10. T29's come round. He was making sure that 50 TP wasn't making a play. Oh, excuse me. Instead, it's time to get a bit of revenge on that T29. He was hitting us with HE earlier. The trouble is, if he's still using HE, he could have us here. We've only got 83 health. Can't afford to get into a exchange of fire if he's firing HE, because it's almost guaranteed to hit. Can he get around the corner in time? Yes, he can. Just in time to see that the 50 TP is pushed and taken out. Ah, and there goes the AMX. It's all even now. 3 plays 3. And you can see here the for a sort of heavyweight medium, this thing can actually shift. Just couldn't get the shot away in the artillery before he disappeared off our map. T29 still coming round. Can we ambush him? He's now one-shottable. Is he going to come around that corner like a dumbass? Yep. Yeah, I mean, you know, you can't blame him, I guess, but it was fairly predictable, and that's the problem. I was trying my games to be as unpredictable as possible, which is usually very easy because I have no idea what I'm doing. So how does the enemy know what I'm doing? But you know what I mean, is when you poke round a corner and then you poke again, it's kind of asking for trouble if you were spotted the first time. Because chances are somebody has directed their, you know, TD or their artillery at that gap that you were in, and so when you reappear, it's they're already pre-aimed, and bang, you're probably going to take damage. Good players relocate all the time. They make things unpredictable. It's like he's been spotted there. He made it look like he was coming down the slope, but then went completely the opposite direction. And I think he's going to try and fire down from the 5 line. He's telling the Scorpion to wait, which is a sensible thing. Good to try and talk to your teammates. Scorpion saying, I know. And there is the 50. One shot, one more and he's dead. And there you go. Artillery gets him for a really good and unlikely win, because they were behind the cosh at one point. Well played. So a cracking little game from Reclaimer there. Finished up with the Ace Tanker. You got Bruiser, Arsonist, Duelist, Fire for Effect, Shellproof, Spartan, Steel Wool, High Caliber, and of course Top Gun. Finished up top of his team by some distance. Whoops. 4,147 damage, 7 kills, 1557 base XP. Double anybody else's basically. Well, not quite double, but near enough. 29 shots fired, hit with 24, penned with 19. Took 12 shots himself, 6 of which penned, 6 of which didn't. A lot of the early shots he took were blocked by that really good turret armor the Hype 59 has. It was only really when he got a bit carried away and pushed that he started to take a few penetrating hits. Up to that point he'd been doing okay, but I guess, you know, you can't just sit behind a rock forever. You've got to actually make a play, and that's what he did. Doesn't run a premium count, but with the bonuses, I'm assuming that's from Halloween. 80,500 credits, would have been 31,000 if he had been running premium, and with again, must be ×5 or something running there. 16,000 experience for his crew, very good. Would have been 24 if been running premium account. So there you go, Hype 59 is back. What's the betting they'll be running the loot boxes again this Christmas? They were such a big success and people went absolutely mad for them. I wouldn't mind betting they're back on sale again in the run up to Christmas. Hope you enjoyed the game. If you did, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. In the meantime, enjoy your games, have fun, try not to take it too seriously, and I'll see you again soon. This is Gamer Dom signing out.